Hi everybody and welcome to your monthly reading for May. Let's see who is next. And alright, Virgo. Welcome Virgo. Be sure to check out your moon and rising sign for a more complete view of the month. But let's see what we can pull for Virgo. Alright, so our lunar cycles this month. We have the full moon lunar eclipse happening in tropical Scorpio on May 5th. And that's going to be at 22 Libra in sidereal astrology. And we also have a new moon happening in Taurus, your sister sign. So any placements in Virgo being harmoniously trined by this new beginning for you on May 19th. And that's 2 degrees in sidereal and 26 degrees in tropical. But both in Taurus. Let's see. We still have Mercury retrograde for the first half of May. It'll station direct May 14th, but it'll continue to be in its shadow until the end of the month. So watch out for that. And, okay. Underneath the deck, the Messenger of Fire, the Knight of Wands. Okay. Fast-moving communication or passion. We still have the Sun in Aries in sidereal astrology until the for the first half of May as well. And the Nine of Fire, more fire. Okay. Justice, Libra. We'll be talking about that lunar eclipse on the 5th. Hierophant, Taurus. Okay. It's a very powerful month of May indeed. I always see the Magician in that card. You know, I know the Hierophant's like the priest card or the religious authority, like they have this altar, but they have all the elements of the Magician. They know the sword, the cup, the wand, the pentacle with the rings there, but it's also marriage, commitment, it's ceremony. So Taurus, even with this crescent moon they have hanging above it, Taurus rules this card as well. All right, and the Chariot now we have Cancer, number 7. An ascension, an elevation, promotion. Okay. And then the King of Water, King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, could be again that full moon reference, or Pisces, the subconscious. All right. So whatever this news is, whatever information this messenger is bringing in, it's coming in quickly. And underneath that, actually, we have also the Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands. So some kind of swiftness of communication. Maybe if there was lack of hope or some kind of fear that a circumstance wasn't going to work out for you, this is coming and breaking through and saying, you know, yes, there will be justice here. There will be harmony restored. Like a ruling coming down from somebody in authority here. Or just awarding you with something, again, recognition or promotion. But if there was a concern, this is offering a peaceful resolution to it with the King of Water too. He's the healer. So Cancer, Taurus, Libra. So Libra and Cancer, though they're cardinal signs, they are new beginnings, new directions too. So something is being given either a second chance or a fresh start. Let's see what our astrology cards can add to this reading. Get this feeling of you being lifted up, this kind of elevation with the wings here, and the Chariot known for its ascension. Recognition, maybe somebody's recognizing your hard work, getting some praise. Underneath we have the North Node. Okay, very good. Destined to have the direction you're meant to go. So you're on the right track, it feels like. Whatever you've been doing, keep it up. And Pluto, transform. That's the modern ruler of Scorpio. So again, this full moon lunar eclipse could bring in major changes for you. They look positive. Libra, there's the Justice card echoed here as well. Consideration, fairness, and harmony. And Virgo, there's you, integrity, reverence, and service. So the 6th house, more wings being pictured. So there's a sweetness to this energy that's coming in. It's like, don't have no fear. It's like the only thing to fear is fear itself. If there was any worry about it, the resolution is positive. And then yin, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So you are in that category too as an earth sign, and the water sign Cancer showing up twice here. Taurus, earth sign. So there's a lot of, it's comforting is how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling reassured and at peace. But with Pluto there being the first card out, being the end of this 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, kind of that hesitation, that reluctance to keep going, that hoping, something is almost at its conclusion. It's an exhaustion. And Pluto's saying, we're done with that. It's over. There's an end. You're being repaid. You're being compensated with the scales. Libra showing up twice. Somebody maybe owed you money. You'll be receiving that back. Or someone will be ordered to pay you back. Let's see. But yin is receptive. We're receiving this month. We're not focusing on producing as much. And let's see, your animal medicine. We have... Oh, I got some wax on it. Whoops. Okay, the alligator, number 50. Another water creature. All right, the title of this card is Integration, and the poem under the alligator says, Alligator, let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that forlorn care and worry will vanish from my face. Let me integrate each moment, digesting life with ease, counting all my experiences as equal opportunities. So dropping judgments, everything is equal. There is no good or bad, there's only experience. The powerful gift of alligator medicine is to fully appreciate and integrate all that life offers. Gators show us the value of thoroughly digesting both the pleasures and pains of life. In many ways, alligator's medicine is reflected in its behavior. When gator rolls under the water with its prey, its message is to roll with the punches when being attacked by life's circumstances. Carefully storing its prey under a log until the meat is tender teaches us about patience and proper timing. Choosing to laugh when tangled in your own seriousness can immediately diffuse the stranglehold of anger and judgments, self-importance, and inflexibility. Once your rigidity is removed, you are free to again integrate the present set of circumstances, finding what you may have formerly overlooked. Then you can learn Gator's lessons on how to digest the value of any life lesson. Gator medicine people refrain from passing judgment until they have examined all the facts and seen all sides of any situation. It may be time to drop opinions and judgments so that the present situation can be fully understood. Gator might have surfaced in the river of your life to tell you to digest the situation at hand before making any rash moves. You could also be dealing with someone who is too serious or rigid. If this is the case, embrace your flexibility, knowing that you are expanding beyond your former limits, even if others are wallowing in their self-created quicksand. Have you ever been rushing through life and not taking the time to count your victories or to digest rites of passage? If so, it could be time to honor your progress. Mindful and quick-fix solutions do not support long-term goals. Avoid getting stuck in the duality and quagmire of the human judgment game. Use calm resolve. Review your healing process and life lessons, integrating the growth you have attained. In all cases, Gator is telling you that something may have escaped your perception. Ask yourself what viewpoint or possibility did not get factored into your assessment. Did that missing piece of the puzzle keep you from having an accurate overview of what is now occurring? If so, it is never too late to reevaluate the situation from a more integrated and flexible point of view. Remember, Gator's eyes and nostrils are often the only parts of its body above water while it senses its surroundings. Gator integrates all probabilities before it makes its move. Okay, so yeah, considering both sides of a story or another's perspective, with Libra so clearly illustrating that dualistic mentality that we have. It's human nature. So before making a judgment, before making a decision on which direction to go or how to approach a situation, consider all options. And also the integration of the chariot. You have this figure sitting in between the black and the white horse, the positive and the negative. She's not, I mean, she has to be steering both of them in the right direction in order to make the chariot go where she wants it to. But she needs both. She needs both forces. Okay. Let's take a look at your alchemy card and your archetype card. They're awkward to shuffle because they're hexagons, which, yeah. Virgo. Okay, there's two there. Benevolent Guide, number 57. And Sun Splendor, number 53. Oh, those are two beautiful, very beautiful cards. They both have these nice pastel rainbow. It's like a prism, you know. And it said consider all aspects, consider all viewpoints. That's what the rainbow, it scatters, you know, it's light scattering in multiple directions. All right, let's take a look. And also with the Knight of Wands showing up under the deck, the very first card, they can be impulsive too. They can be quick to judge. They can jump to conclusions. And I think this is a slowing down. This is an evaluation. You know, maybe if that was a pattern of yours in the past, this is helping you with the alligator medicine and Libra justice showing up to take a higher perspective and be able to see things from both sides. So moving on to start with 53. We'll do this in chronological order. Let's see. Generosity, health, and abundance is the Sun's splendor. Ah, revel in the glory of splendor solace. There are several cards in the alchemy deck that relate to the sun, yet this card specifically depicts the long-term effects of its radiance. Think abundance, fulfillment, and altruism. Envision celebration and collaboration, but is it possible in our complex world? The sun's splendor says yes, and one day, one ray at a time, when splendor solace arrives in the laboratory, the alchemist realizes that kindness and generosity are the secret ingredients. All other paths fall away. Through giving back to others and the world, we become more like the sun itself, radiant, light, and expecting nothing in return. Don't know where to start? Thank someone, then thank another person. Soon the alchemist finds they are not alone in their laboratory, and miracles arrive, both small and large. The side notes are the Sun Splendor is a card that indicates long-term overarching success and health. Though it is practiced daily, it accumulates into an ongoing narrative for the querent. So you did show up as Virgo too. You rolled the 6th house of health and well-being. So whatever daily health practices that you are currently doing, or maybe you've been contemplating beginning, it will be nothing but beneficial for you in the long term. Of course, it takes some discipline to show up every day and do it, but it'll definitely help you feel lighter. I got that feeling of ascension also, raising the vibration, the frequency of your body. So the next card is the Benevolent Guide, the Spiritus Rector, which is the inner voice, the guide, and the ally. Oh, how easy it is to doubt the presence of the Spiritus Rector. The alchemist, falling into a moment of forgetfulness, feels alone in the laboratory and begins to doubt their work. Disarray and discontent follow. Who do I listen to? Where do I turn to for guidance? All the while, the benevolent guide hovers close, waiting to be acknowledged, waiting to be heard amidst the noise of the world. It whispers words of kindness and encouragement into the ears of the alchemist. When this card appears, it asks us to recall the guidance we have received at important junctures in our life. That benevolent presence is constant, not conditional. Now is not the time for struggle or fear. Soften into the gentle humming of the wise bee. You cannot make a wrong choice when the Spiritus Rector is near. Side notes are building connections with the Spiritus Rector requires us to engage with the unseen world and realms barely visible and rarely discussed. Close your eyes and begin. To distinguish it from the Mystical Sister card, the Benevolent Guide card is typically experienced as a presence within, not as another person. Okay. Lovely. Now we will get an archetype card to complement these two. The Self. Wow. Look at these rainbows. 29. So maybe you'll be seeing rainbows in the month of May. If so, take that as confirmation that, again, your benevolent guide is within and nearby. Okay. The Soul, the Witness, the Watcher. The Self is the prism that allows the spectrum of our personalities to radiate. Wasn't I talking about a prism earlier? It does not judge, prohibit, suppress, or oppress any of its parts, as it lovingly knows that all aspects have a time and a place and leads us to experience the full breadth of life's offerings. The Self is a central abiding container, the awareness of the infinite universe of possibilities. When this card appears, it's a call to step back to the witness consciousness, to observe yourself navigating the world. Ask yourself, am I the stew or am I the chef? In most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we swirl, spin, and smolder in chaos. Yet the Self is a graceful culinary dancer, watching, waiting, observing as the spectrum of ingredients becomes the flavor of our life. Look in the mirror for 30 seconds or more. Attempt to see the you behind the you. Okay. I did not grab your Queen of the Moon Oracle yet. Let's go to that. See what these moons are bringing to you. Moons of May. The full moon is often called the flower moon in May. So it's interesting. We have the bee, the pollinator, right? Things blossoming. Peace. All right. Another circle, a ring of peace around yourself. Or peace with yourself. All right. Doesn't that go back to the Justice card and the Libra? It's the peace of mind, peace and harmony restored. Things are rebalanced. So peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let go of what we no longer need, we make room for peace. I choose to create and hold peace. I allow this to ripple out into the world. Okay, when we let go of what we no longer really need, peace floods in, taking up this old space and healing it. The companion stone or metal is amethyst. All right. Let's get an angel and ancestor card for you. Spring. More flowers. And actually this is known as the hare moon too. The flower moon and the hare moon, meaning the rabbit. See your seeds grow. I think you're growing a lot of peace within yourself. There's just, again, a sense of contentment, really. And that's making the soil fertile for your seeds because there is a harmony within. All right. And that's the season we're in for the Northern Hemisphere. So enjoy the growth, enjoy the prosperity that's coming to you. In the Chariot is success and victory too. And yeah, let's get some alchemy cards for you. This is a very easygoing reading, Libra. There's really no contention here. But again, underneath all this astrology is the North Node. It's you're destined to have, right? This is what you're meant to be. We're all meant to be, I suppose, in a state of peace. Did I call you Libra? I can't remember. Mercury retrograde. All right. Felix Felicitas, power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. Well, yeah, when you're in that flow, when you're in that peace, it's, these things are attracted to you. And this fell down on the ground. Sun. We have, again, the sun's splendor here. Spend some time outside. Achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. It mentioned that you were being recognized for your work, or a promotion, or some kind of achievement. And then we have Earth, your element. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. It doesn't feel very chaotic. It feels more like you're in your element here. And safe and happy travel. I'll give that to you because, it's Mercury retrograde. So protection from harm when journeying. It's all good. You'll get there safely. Plus the Chariot card showed up. So that's always our vehicles of transportation. And underneath the deck we have on target. Follow your ideal life path. you're doing it. You're on target with the North Node and now this card showing up. I'd say so. Wonderful job, Virgo. Way to be. You're doing well. Let's go ahead and grab some angel cards for us. Intention is the one that was face up here, so take aim. Your goals are within reach. Celebration. Heck yeah, you're celebrating whatever that win is, the achievement. Truth. Probably because you're being rewarded for being honest and living your truth. And then we have strength. Lovely. So you are a pillar of strength, not only to yourself, but I think to people around you. They see you as a very strong, radiant person. All right. Or they recognize you maybe for the struggles that you overcome, the things that you've been through to achieve that strength, because you don't get strong by not going to the gym and tearing down your muscle. That's how you build the strength, is through that destruction. All right, I'm gonna get a Rose Oracle, and I think we'll just call this a wrap up. It's pretty short compared to the other ones, but okay. The Rose of Venus: alignment, flow, right relationship, and harmony. Couldn't have said it any better. We're all on the same page then. Fantastic. Well, this is going to be a lovely month for you, Virgo. I'm very happy for you. I wish you all the best and enjoy your success. And we'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.